Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Interviews with the Viewers. It's Bella and Marlen. So for our first episode, we'll be interviewing Mrs.Strathman about HOSA. We're both involved in this program, and it helps students get involved early with their future career in the medical field.
Hello, we are here with Mrs.Strathman to talk about the HOSA program provided here at Liberty. We're just going to ask a few questions. Our first one is, what is HOSA?
HOSA is a student-led organization that is ideally geared for students who are interested in going to a health profession when they get older, but it doesn't necessarily have to be students who want to be healthcare professionals. It's for students who just want to get involved in a club or organization that is revolved around professionalism and leadership, community service. But again, it is focused around healthcare. So students who are in HOSA get to network with a bunch of healthcare professionals. They get to compete in events at the State Leadership Conference and International Leadership Conference that are related to healthcare-related fields. And then again, there are also events for leadership, teamwork, things like that. And then in addition to learning about healthcare and building skills that can be used in a healthcare profession, we do community service projects. The students have social events. We build leadership skills, things like that. So HOSA actually stands for Health Occupation Students of America, but it went international and now includes American Samoa, Canada, China, District of Columbia, and Puerto Rico. So they switched it from Health Occupation Students of America to HOSA Future Health Professionals.
All right, and then our second question is, how did you get involved with HOSA?
Well, HOSA is tied very closely with the Project Lead the Way biomedical science classes. So since I teach PBS, which is Principles of Biomedical Science, and HBS, which is Human Body Systems, those are the first two classes in the biomed pathway. The HOSA organization just ties in really closely with that curriculum. So when I started teaching those classes, I became an advisor for HOSA as well. And I actually did that at my previous district and got the HOSA club going there. And then when I came to Liberty, HOSA was already going strong here at the high school. So when I took over the PBS and HBS classes, I also took over for the advisor.
All right, and then our third question is, how did the HOSA program come to Liberty?
So Megan Adelot, who was a teacher at Liberty High School, was a master teacher for Principles of Biomedical Science and Human Body Systems. So what that means is teachers who teach the Project Lead the Way classes have to go to a 2-week training over the summer to get trained to teach the classes. And there are other teachers who are the teachers of the teachers of the classes, if that makes sense. So they're called master teachers. So Miss Adelot was my master teacher. Again, I was at my other district, and she was working as a teacher at Liberty, and she trained me over the summer to teach PBS and HBS. And then when I took over at Liberty, she'd already gotten it going because she herself was a PBS and HBS teacher, so got it going here. And she was actually the first HOSA state advisor for Missouri, so she oversaw all the HOSA chapters in Missouri.
All right, and our fourth question is, what type of planning goes behind the HOSA meetings?
That is all our HOSA officer team that plans and runs the meetings. So what generally happens is that the HOSA officers will have a meeting a week before the general meeting to discuss what's going to be covered, create a slide presentation, just make sure everything's in the meeting minutes and notes that will need to be discussed. And then on meeting day, they run the meeting for the members and then get feedback from them, things like that.
All right, and then our last and final question is, what makes HOSA HOSA community special?
We're amazing for various reasons. So our members, we have awesome members because most of them are future health professionals. So they're dedicated already to a job of helping people. So the HOSA members, I think, are some of the kindest students we have here at Liberty, and they want to do good in the world. They're also leaders and like to do community service. So they're just really good people and very welcoming and accepting. And I think think because of that, that is why we are one of the largest, if not the largest, club here at Liberty High School. We currently have 76 HOSA members. So I think that's pretty awesome. There are over 260,000 HOSA members worldwide. So that's pretty fantastic. HOSA as a whole is just really cool. The conferences that are held, the state and international leadership conferences, are phenomenal. So they have, again, events that the students can compete in everything from healthcare professions to teamwork to leadership events. And then in addition to that, there are breakout sessions where the students can hear from a variety of healthcare professionals. There are amazingly cool opening and closing sessions with keynote speakers. So we've heard from the Attorney Surgeon General in the past. We heard from Dr. Mike from YouTube. We've heard from Dr. Ben Carson. The list goes on and on. So they bring in, at the international level especially, some really, really big names. And it's just a one in, well, hopefully 4 times in a lifetime experience for students if they go to the ILC. And the same thing at the state level, all that happens, but on a smaller scale. So it really gives students a chance to network with professionals, to meet people from all over the state, and then when they go to the ILC, all over the country and even world now, and just to really see other students who are as dedicated and committed as them to making a positive difference in the world through the field of healthcare.
All right, so that was our last question. Is there anything else you'd like to say on the behalf of HOSA?
Everybody should join. It's a great organization, even if you're not interested in healthcare. But if you are interested in healthcare, especially, come see me in room 425, and I will get you signed up.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for listening to Interview with the Viewers.
Make sure to keep a lookout for our next episode.
Bye.